The tour guide suddenly got an emergency alert while working. It claimed the end of the world was coming. She assumed it was another fake headline
Try
made for
and
clicks,
watch this
but when
movie.
she clocked
So
out at dusk,
interesting.
she found the sky completely swallowed by darkness, and the distant streets were already underwater. She finally had to accept the world was actually ending. She grabbed an older coworker and rushed toward the basement for shelter. The next second, a massive blast knocked out every power source instantly. 3 days after the disaster hit, Mary's broken leg still showed no signs of healing, even though Ellie had patched it up the best she could. Without medicine to help, Mary's leg had already started to show infection. To figure out what was happening outside, they forced themselves up to the rooftop, but outside was still pitch black, and any form of law had completely collapsed. The streets were filled with chaos and violence. Just as Ellie was
Try
stunned
and
by the
watch this
sight,
movie.
a massive
So
mushroom cloud rose
interesting.
in the distance. By day 6, Mary's infection had spread even further. Ellie cared deeply but couldn't change anything. By day 19, even though it was supposed to be summer, the temperature outside had dropped below freezing. By day 45, Mary couldn't hold on anymore and passed away. Even though everything outside was buried in ice and snow, Ellie still braved the cold to make a grave for her friend. Even though Ellie didn't know when the disaster would end, she believed that as long as she survived, hope would come eventually. And that's how 2 full years went by. Ellie had aged dramatically. She had long gone numb from the endless repetition. But then she noticed a beam of sunlight slip into the house. When she slowly opened the door, she saw the icicles on the
Try
roof
and
beginning
watch
to
this
melt.
movie.
For the first
So
time in 2
interesting.
years, warm sunlight touched her again. Just when she thought things might finally change, an armored vehicle suddenly rolled into the yard. It was the first time Ellie had seen another survivor. She wasn't willing to bet her life on whether they were friendly, so she stayed hidden and watched from the shadows. These people clearly knew what they were doing. They quickly figured someone lived there from the food scraps. Worried they'd find her, Ellie moved fast. She staged a fake escape out the balcony, then slipped under the bed in one quick move.
Looks like they jumped out the balcony. Not here either.
But to Ellie's surprise, none
Try
of them
and
showed
watch
any
this
intention to
movie.
hurt her.
So
Their leader seemed
interesting.
strangely fast.